This was supposed to be a custom content video, but I'm watching this pretty much right after the Game Awards, so yeah, that meant that I wanted to do something different instead. Which means this is just going to be a quick play and chill of sorts, but I'll see what Future Jordan actually calls this as we get into Herald, Exquisite Taste, Character Exclusive, Kana. And all I really learned about, after watching the Game Awards is I really need to play Balatro. I was mainly watching for a few reveals just to get confirmation on some things. Second, Dexterity, Light, Charisma, and maybe Takshisan. But also just to look at indie games, and of course, obviously, finding out that, yeah, I do need to play Balatro at some point. More extensively than not at all. But I already have things on my plate on top of game dev, so yeah. That's not a reason not to play Balatro, but as we go with no weapon strat here, I should really get into, at least getting better than I am right now. Do I want to do this? This essentially might cost 5 Doom. It's not so bad, but we'll give it a try. And we will sell these library notes and then be on our merry little way. Merry little way? Merry way. Because for all intents and purposes, taking the library notes spell is by no means a little bit of hurt. Also, I forgot to remove a mystery. That's because I was trying to do a custom content video, and again, the Game Awards happened. So, Festival, Mermaids, Painting, Ramen, and Household Hell. Not really any free weapons. Funny enough, I might want to take Festival first. Do I, though? No, I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to take... I was going to say Mermaids. We're not going to do a custom mystery. Let's do Mermaids first. We'll purposely take Burns, but we are going... Oh, that's why I have Exquisite Taste. I thought I was going to grab a weapon, like a brick from the vending machine. No, that's not going to happen, so we're just going to be fighting with our fists. This is going to be a very interesting run. I don't often do this. I usually open up a weapon, but I didn't this time, so... What I'm instead going to do is I'm going to RNG some spells and hope that I get some... Well, I got Mind Drain, but it's not... I need a bit more than that. Also, on Kana, I don't use Mind Drain more than once, so that's a personal rule, but... Nah. We're going to take more damage there, so we just take the 5 Doom here. Might be an escape run, really. That's what's really happening here. And yeah, this maybe, if nothing else, this video is going to help me clear my mind as I get back to game dev, because I also had some data problems. So yeah, I had to transfer some data around because data was lost. And I was like, well, it's a good thing I have backups, but they were backups that I should have backed up earlier, and I should have been keeping up to date. I didn't, so kind of set myself back a bit, but what else can I do? It's part of the job. Work, whatever I want to call it. I haven't really earned a lot yet, so anywhere between 0 and, not a lot. Do I want to fight this, actually? I can try. I can use 1 Mind Drain, and I'll forget Mind Drain. By principle, I don't like to use Mind Drain or Ghostly Spears, Kana. So I'm going to do the honorable thing and throw it away. Now, you don't have to do that. This is just me doing things, but we can also do this and then get out for free. But Absorb doesn't matter as much because it does not cost max reason or stamina. Obviously, it costs HP, so usually it's a lot more painful, but maybe we grab this Fire Axe here. Yeah, we're probably going to just grab this Fire Axe here. Do I? Does this kill me, by the way? No. I do lose Doom for it, but that's not the most of our... We do need a weapon of some sort. Now, that being said, I do want to just do my kicks anyway, but if we're going to kick, we might as well brace into a guaranteed kick. And then we'll absorb when we take damage here so we can heal back up, kind of. But absorb is really hurting me quite a bit. In fact, I should actually just trade off a little bit of reason, but... we'll see how many of these we can get in. We're probably just going to actually handcuff here, too. Because it is probably going to be... Oh, he keeps raising the axe. It's probably going to be more HP efficient for me to do that. Otherwise, I could just keep bracing until we get within kick range. So if he hit every single kick from here on out, I can just do a guaranteed next turn into handcuffs. Because either way, we get 2 kicks guaranteed. And then we do that. Now, we did need to spend about, like, what, 5, 10 Doom doing that? But all things considered, could be a lot worse. I could just be dead, but we're Kana, thankfully. So, Kana things. That's all I really need to say. Festival, painting, ramen, household, hell. In the interest of maybe not dying, we'll save ramen for last. We'll do hell third, probably after painting here. Not like it's really gonna matter. I'm probably either gonna run from encounters or just take a bunch of damage. So again, we're Kana, so we get to be a bit more relieved about our HP. Although our Doom will shoot up through the roof if we do things incorrectly here. But if nothing else, if we're gonna lose 5 Doom from just events or 5 Doom from dying, I would rather keep my reason at 3 and then do a desperate prep strong. That way I get it in an encounter and maybe go for a 2-turn rather than wait for a possible 3-turn due to numbers. That being said, the events rolling badly against me is not great either. I need to move my hand, and yet, well, yeah, this run is still pretty okay. It'd be better if I could decrease Doom in the main Doom decreasing event, because I'm not going to count Bath. I still consider that one a bug, but you never know, right? That being said, we're just going to eat this in the face. Now, we don't get this guaranteed, but we might as well go for it. 82%, and this is the risk we're taking, well, 92%, but this is the risk we're taking for today. Actually, it wasn't that risky, but still. We don't know what's going to happen. This mask, on the other hand, priceless. So we're going to leave Amy here. And hopefully we're okay. We'll get out about like 42, 44% Doom, but the empty bottle will help quite a lot. We also are still sitting on a soft drink, but yeah, this is the main Doom event. I think that's the only supposed to be real mansion event that can decrease Doom. I think the Bath one is bugged. I think that's supposed to happen in the apartment, but I don't know for sure, right? Maybe there's a bath in the mansion, not the apartment, the mansion, and then you take a bath. Also, we lost Bath anyway. Herald, right? Yeah, Herald. And we just take anything we want here. Would like it to be something useful, but that's not bad. What's my second encounter? I forgot. So into Household Hell we go. That being said, we can still escape about 2 times and still kind of be free, but I don't want to push my luck, so let's hope, as we drink this soft drink here really quickly, that things turn out okay. And there's another reminder to myself that maybe I want to pick up Balatro at some point, but we'll see. I do want to do my own game stuff first before I try anything else. It'll probably be within the, well, not within, but in the next few months, I should be putting out things back to back to back. Otherwise, I'm just going to be very sad. Again, I'm only hurting myself by not finishing off projects here and there. Period. That's the end of the thought. Now, if I could succeed some of these events, that would be cool. I didn't check what the thing is. Also, I think there's like a 66% chance I don't do a stream tomorrow relative to this video's release. So if I don't, well, we'll see what happens. Because I'm trying to complete, the games I'm working on. And it's not even gonna be complete. The first one's gonna be in an early, well, not early access, but it's gonna be a work in progress, like a lot of RPG Maker games, and just a lot of indie games in general that work with engines. Whether it's smaller Unreal games, whether they're Ren'Py games, whether they are RPG Maker games, like I said, or otherwise, Game Maker, Studio, so on and so forth. A lot of games are works in progress. I know of them, and a lot of them are also crowdfunded here and there. But I personally don't like to do that. I thought about it, and I in fact actually have done that before, but varying degrees of success. Again, I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it to be more recent with it. Is that I did work on smaller projects just to test things out mainly. But now that I'm in a current point in my life where I need to pick up the pace a little bit and actually do something, then yeah. I was gonna say do something with my life, but that's not the phrase. That's not an accurate phrase. Although it's partially accurate, but I'm not looking for fame. I'm just looking for a life. So we'll just take 3 stamina damage in the face here and move on. Our Doom is rising quite a bit, but we're still okay for the moment. We can die about twice and still be kind of comfy if I know all of my... If I'm comfortable with going through events in World of Horror, base events, let's be more accurate, then yes. Otherwise, I did want to work on a series again. I'm still in the process of doing it. Like, basically getting it all set up. I don't know why I didn't just use the light source, but that's fine for the moment. Oh, it's because I was autopiloting, but... Yeah, we'll see when I do it. It might be my next week instead, though. We'll see. Because I also wanted to do other stuff, but I was still sending... one of them was Tabletop Simulator stuff. I told people about this. I'll say it again. Tragedy Looper stuff. Just for my own amusement, but it'll also kind of help me, you know, practice making more formal videos again. Especially when I start putting out things for the games I'm making, it would probably be useful. And then by extension, that will get me back into the groove of actually editing videos in a way that, you know, is not just I'm cutting and smashing 2 scenes together, basically, in my video editor. Also, we do have Frostbite, but we were not in a town mystery at the moment, I don't believe. Well, we were. We kind of were. No, we weren't. We're in a festival. I'm going crazy. I thought I was in Household Hell. We were not. But let's get rid of this Frostbite here. And yeah, a lot of stuff on my plate. This is what I mean by I have a lot of stuff on my plate. Even though it doesn't sound like much, it is a lot. Which is why I'm always not flabbergasted, but I guess more in awe of not just game developers, but anyone who tries to do, like, even just 2 things at once when they're like, oh, I want to make a game, but I also want to, you know, make 3D models, or I also want to work on music while I am writing a story, or I want to write, you know, I want to work on this big fan fiction I'm doing just for, you know, for fun, while I am also developing a game. There are... I don't want to say the exact examples of those last 3 specific things, but those are actual valid examples of people trying to juggle just 2 things, sometimes 3 in a few people's cases, and there's a noticeable, you can see a noticeable slowdown of content, and me too, because obviously I'm doing this channel, and I'm also trying to develop games, and then also trying to write myself. Not that I plan to be a self-published author or anything, but would be nice. Do I want this thingy-majiggy? No, I don't think so. So move on. That doesn't matter because we're not going to be doing any in-town rests anymore. We're at the end. And we're going to hold this level up for a moment just so I can see. I'm pretty sure we have a knowledge check, right? Nope. I'm going absolutely insane. We do have a light source, and we do have Takushi-san at the 6th floor, but we don't have the 6th floor because Harold decided to spare us. So, we are losing 2 reason, 3 stamina. And unless a freak accident happens, we should survive here. I'll level up just to do so, but not really much to grab. Actually, I can take 8 charisma for what it's worth, but we shouldn't need it. I'm even going to rest 3 times here just to be confident. Although I can still die here, actually, so let me just focus for a moment. I think it was... mermaids? No, hell. Because, nope, it was... mermaids? Really? It was mermaids. Alright, cool. I don't remember my second encounter, so I could actually die for this. If mermaids was my second encounter, and... No, wait, what's it? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. There's no way I remember this, by the way. I don't think it was the whole written thing. I feel like I did Household Hell worse, right? Why did I feel like I didn't? Because I thought I went through a mystery without any weapons. Hold on for a moment. So I did Ramen last, I did Festival 4th, I think I did Hell 3rd. So, not Sailors. I'm going crazy. Wow, this is what I get for autopiloting. Could it be the Mad Janitor? No, I fought something before that, right? I know I fought one of these 2 mansion investigation enemies, but which one was... I think I fought one of them in painting. I need to actually sit here for about 20 seconds and think. Tooth-Chen could be. I fought Tooth-Chen at some point in one of the town mysteries. I don't know if it was in Mermaids or if it were in Hell. Why am I forgetting this? Anyway, I'm just going to guess between one of the 2 mansion ones. I was wrong. But since we don't have the 6th floor, we should still survive here. Because we're going to go up 2 more floors right now. And this is the last floor, so... Math. But yeah, without further ado, I mean, you, the viewer, know the answer, but not really much else to say. If you have anything to say, you know what to do. If you want to support me or not, you'll also know what to do. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!